Mets a win, baby. 5-1 over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Another win where it wasn't necessarily a pretty one at all. I mean, this is just, again, another example of the Pirates being a bad baseball team. You take these wins because of the fact that you desperately need them, like I keep saying every video. But I still want to see more from this team, if I'm being honest. I'm not thrilled with this win to a degree because, again, it's just the fact that you're relying so much on the Pirates just playing such bad baseball, garbage defense, not hitting the baseball. I mean, you have guys eating in the middle of games. You saw that last night when Escobar was rounding third. Whoever it was, Brian Hayes, I think, at third base, eating sunflower seeds as Escobar's just rounding third. It's just this team has no care in the world right now that they're playing against. And I feel like the Mets should be doing a bit of a better job, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I just would like to see more, but we'll talk more about the game. Before we do, be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Met fans, where you kept the Mets here heavily, and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload next. Bassett versus Wilson on the bump today. Bassett, you needed a bounce back performance. Didn't give you much. His last outing looked really awful, and I thought it was unfair still that he got booed after that last outing. I thought that it was stupid because of the fact that he's been consistent, and he's going to have some shaky starts here and there. He's going to. At the end of the day, Bassett isn't Jacob deGrom, isn't Max Scherzer. He is a tier or two below those guys, and you're not going to get every single night just a dominant effort where you're going to get a guy who's delivering and shoving you 7 innings consistently, at most 2 earned runs, allowing 3-4 hits a night. No. Chris Bassett is below that a bit, but tonight he definitely looked a lot like that top tier pitcher, and he cruised through that first inning, allowed a single to Brian Reynolds, but gets out of it with a double play. And yeah, that was huge to have a quick first inning to start things off there. He desperately needed that after his last outing. And the bottom of the first, the Mets don't do anything offensively. Second inning, Bassett cruises through that. Second inning, Alonso with a double to lead things off. Naquin and Canna then ground out, but the Mets finally producing with 2 outs, and that's how you know they're playing at least some better baseball at the very least. Vogelback then with a walk, and then Escobar with a moonshot first pitch swinging to the bullpen, and that makes things 3-0. And yeah, Escobar, again, he's been playing a lot better baseball since he's came back from that injury, and it just goes to show you that they should have sat him out a lot earlier in the season, because he was dealing with that for quite a bit, and then he was only able to swing from, I think it was the right side for a bit, and it was just a mess. Actually, I think it was the left side, because I think he was struggling on that side, but whichever way it was, he clearly was hurt, only swinging on one side of the dish, and he has been a lot better. McCann, who I don't think should have got the start. I think it's time that Tomas Nido plays every day. Of course, he's not going to play every day, but you know what I mean. He's the everyday catcher, and then McCann fills in when you want to give Nido an off day. But I need more Tomas Nido. I do. James McCann's not cutting it. He's not. Chavis then grounds out to start the inning. Fly out there, and then Bass ends up hitting a batter, but strikes out O'Neal Cruz, which became a theme for him tonight. And the Mets can't do anything in the bottom of the third. Fourth inning comes around. Bassett gets into a bit of trouble. Allows a double to Rodolfo Castro. Allows a single, the walk to Ben Gamel. Gets out of trouble there. And yeah, the Mets getting a couple walks too. Canada getting hit. I mean, the amount of hit by pitches tonight was absolutely ridiculous by the Pirates. These guys cannot throw the baseball. And this is what I'm saying when I mean that this game wasn't necessarily impressive, but at the same time, the Mets didn't get to showcase their offense too much because of the fact that these guys can't throw in the strike zone at all. They can't. The Pirates just don't have talented baseball players. And the fifth inning, nothing happening either. Sixth inning, Bassett got into a bit of trouble. Got 2 strikeouts to start the inning. Allows a single, allows a walk to Castro and Gamel yet again. That pays him a visit to the mound, and then he strikes out Brian Hayes, no issue. Bottom of the 6th, Naquin with a single. Canada then flies out, and then Vientos and Escobar walk. McCann strikes out. He gets booed pretty loudly. And then Nimmo with a 4-pitch walk to drive in a run. And that's what I mean. Yeah, the Mets benefited so much off the walk game tonight. And 7th inning, David Peterson came into the game, and pretty good stuff from David Peterson, especially that first inning. Got through it very, very quickly. Was happy with what I saw there. 8th inning, cruised through, and the Mets had a run in the 8th inning as, again, just more hit by pitches and walks. Escobar with a single. He almost had 2 home runs, which I forgot to mention. He almost had another 3-run home run earlier in this one. Nimmo with a walk. McNeil hit by a pitch, and then Alonso walks in a batter, I should say. They tried Peterson to start the 9th inning. I understand you want to save your bullpen. Allows that home run. The Castro gets the strikeout, but you don't waste time. You don't mess around. You get Ottavino in the game. He allows that walk at the beginning, but then he cruised through. Could have got the double play there, but overall, satisfied with what I saw. The Mets win this one. The pitching staff only allowing 3 walks. Very happy there. And Bassett, 6 innings of work, 3 hits allowed, 2 walks allowed, 8 strikeouts for him. Very solid stuff from Chris Bassett. A lot better, obviously, than what we saw in his last outing. So, yeah, can't say enough good things about him. Peterson in 2 innings and a third, 1 hit allowed, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. And he also is working quicker, which they pointed out in the booth too, Gary, Keith, and Ron, that it looked like he was working a bit quicker as a relief pitcher. Maybe a bit more comfortable there. And this is something that could be huge. If he could step up and be a big-time lefty piece in this pen, that changes the whole dynamic of this thing. Because Joely, I don't think I need to say anything about him. You guys know. And then Ottavino didn't really do much. Allowed a walk. Didn't get a strikeout, but he got the job done. Closed the door there to end this game. And in terms of the offense, I would have liked a lot more. 5 hits in total isn't enough for me. 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. That wasn't at all satisfying to me. I'm just not happy with the way that this game played out. I'm really not. They had time and time again to just really get that timely hit and just blow the doors off of this game. And it feels like I'm repeating myself here with saying it. There's got to be a point where you do come through and get the timely hit. You can't just have this be a thing every single game and it's like, oh, well, at least they grind it out at bats. There's got to be a time where you come through and get these big hits. There's got to be. Nimmo, 0 for 2 on the day, 2 walks, an RBI, struck out twice. Nimmo hasn't been really getting a lot of hits lately. The eye's been good, but I want to see him hit the ball. I do. Lindor, 1 for 5. Struck out 3 times. I want to see more from him. I want to see him hit the ball. McNeil, 0 for 3. Serious question mark about moving him out of the 3-hole. He has not been great over the last few games, if I'm being honest there. And I don't know what's up with that. Alonso, 1 for 4. Walk. Would like to see a bit more from him. At least he's making contact. Didn't strike out tonight. Naquin, 1 for 5. Struck out twice. At least he got a hit, but again, would like to see more. Canna, 0 for 2 with a walk. Canna's been a bit cold. Yes. Vogelback, he ended up going, he went 0 for 0. He didn't have anything. He just had 2 walks, and then Vientos had a walk in and went 0 for 1 because he struck out in his other at-bat. So those 2 combined for an 0 for 1 effort, 3 walks altogether. Fine. Escobar, 2 for 3. Definitely the best hitter in the lineup tonight with a walk, too. 3 RBIs. Almost getting another 3-run home run. Very happy with what I saw from Escobar. Escobar has been looking great, and maybe you move him up the lineup and move McNeil down. Are we there yet? Not sure. And then McCann 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Like I said, he should not be playing. Tomas Nido needs to be the everyday catcher. It's simple as that. And I don't think people can really disagree there. But, yeah, I need to see more. 12 guys left on. 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position is not enough. It's not. And especially against a Pirates team, I want to see more offense. DeGrom on the mound versus Oviedo. So you gotta blow the doors off of this one. You gotta get a big time win here. That's what I expect. And for the scoreboard watching right now, I believe the Braves are winning right now. Yes, 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th. So hopefully the Phillies could get a rally. Oh, just want to puke saying that sentence, but Phillies need to come through for us. But yeah, hopefully the offense can get going. Otherwise, a sweep would be nice. but I still have my concerns with this offense. I still definitely have my concerns, and hopefully they prove me wrong tomorrow and they end up producing offensively. That's all I could say there. That's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, especially Met fans. Turn on your notifications so you know when I upload next, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go, Mets.